On one side you have the boat, and right next to it you have actually a real bear. And wow, that's something you won't see at Disneyland. Scary.
On our last day in Macau, I really wanted to take it easy and just hang out by the pool, but Kevin had other ideas planned for us. We decided to go across the bay into the People's Republic of China to visit the 10th most visited theme park on the planet and the largest of China's 39 ocean theme parks, which is called Chimelong Ocean Kingdom. Join us on our challenge to see as much of the park in just 4 hours. Instead of asking the Wynn Palace shuttle service to take us to the Chinese border to get to Zhuhai, we should have just walked a few blocks to Zhuhai Hengqin Port Office, which is way less busy to get through the Chinese border checkpoint and much closer to the amusement park. And so we ended up way out of the way at the terrible North Gong Bay Cow, an extremely congested Chinese border checkpoint. Because of this incredibly long delay getting through the Chinese border, we finally arrived at the Ocean Kingdom around 4 p.m. in the afternoon. For about $55 to $65 US, depending on the day of the week, you get an admission ticket into one of the most bizarre parks in the whole world.
I can't believe we're here. It's so close.
Yeah, it's so close.
It's so ridiculously close. This is closer than anything. This is technically closer than the Wynn Macau. Look at the fucking effort we have to go through to get here. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're here. I can't believe it.
Here we are at the Ocean Kingdom. Finally, after being on the road here for like 2 hours, going through customs and all that, we're here. Finally.
Kind of like a wannabe SeaWorld.
SeaWorld?
Not sure, are they trying to be SeaWorld, trying to be Disneyland? It's interesting being here because you're like, you don't know where the hell we're going. We're in the bus, like, where are we going? Yeah, we don't know where we're going. But it's funny, we're actually almost walking distance to the hotel. It's only 3.5 miles, but you have to go all the way around to the border area.
Well, that's so cool here. The walkway is just amazing. This walkway here is so cool. It's the most advanced, humongous LCD screen. It looks like a real aquarium here. It's so awesome. With the lifelike whales moving. I think we lost Kevin because we're moving so slowly, he can't take it. We're just too slow for him. Okay, we gotta find him.
Alright,
user guide.
I think I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Meet up later.
Okay. Mount Walrus. Unique to this park. I don't remember ever seeing a walrus at the start of a little land in any of the theme parks I've ever visited before.
They love walruses out here. Remember Ocean Park? They love walruses so much that they decided to terraform part of China and make Walrus Mountains. Look over here.
Oh yeah, Walrus Mountains. Wow, look at that. Look at the size of the walrus.
It's not the size of the walrus that matters, it's the motion of the boat.
And over here they actually have live walruses. Cái phu dâm cho nè. We
Oh,
caught
man.
up with Kevin.
There's a whole other area behind us.
We found him. It's hard to keep up with this guy, but
Hey, we only got a few hours to do this whole park. It was recommended that it takes 2 days.
wow. And we're gonna try to do it in 2 hours.
Yeah.
Hawaii.
好大隻啊，好似電視嗰啲啊，識坐成救人坐。啊啲
They love water fountains here in China. Probably the biggest fountain area for kids I've ever seen before. Wow, I almost got sprayed. They don't call it a water park for nothing. This park is really big in scale. It's got a lot of terrain to cover, but not that much to actually ride so far. Partly because we don't have time, but another because the rides didn't look that appealing yet. So we'll see. From the outside it looks amazing. Especially these hotels and everything look gigantic, but then the inside of the park, so far I'm not that impressed. Are they begging?
Yeah, they're literally begging.
Standing up. Oh, just like a little bit of big.
Here we are in Chimelong, and this theme park. These are real bears here at this theme park, and tourists they can just like throw things to the bears. Whoa! And so bears are certainly dependent on people to throw things for them. Here the bears would prefer to eat people, but sometimes you don't have much of a choice what you get to eat. And all that bear has to do is to jump to the other side if he wants to get those people. But apparently he doesn't.
Earlier this bear was waving right at the boat, hoping for food. Poor bear.
This is something you're not going to see at Disneyland, everybody, anytime soon. On this ride, there are actually bears to the left of you while you're going on this ride.
Oh, he's waving.
He's actually waving. Look at that. Man, this is one interesting environment here. And all that bear has to do is to jump to the other side if he wants to get those people. Nothing. But apparently he doesn't.
Earlier this bear was waving right at the boat.
Awareness of animal welfare is far from a priority in China. In the Arctic, some polar bears' home ranges can measure up to 50,000 square miles. The animals can smell a seal 50 square miles away across the ice, run at 19 miles per hour to catch their prey, and swim for hundreds of miles. But here in Zhuhai, they are here for our pleasure, and the Chinese elites and oddball tourists like us who are able to afford the price of admission here.
This is where the park really shines here. And it goes into Mount Everest. Or the Matterhorn. Michael was noticing that on the blue whale, it's already starting to fall apart. The paint's coming off. It looks pretty sad shape, and Kevin noted that in 10 years from now, that would be the whole park, which I agree with, because a lot of things don't last the way they build them. King's Burger, sounds good. Raw gonna eat at King's Burger. Kevin knows what he's gonna get on the
Self-checkout.
And they actually have Apple Pay here, which is nice. You know what this is? Kind of a...
Oh, that will be so NFC.
I get the sense it's like an internationally owned place in the seaport, right? I think I heard
You take for granted when you're in the US, you can pay for anything with your credit card, but not here in China. It's so difficult. So now that we found a machine, you can buy your food with Apple Pay or a credit card. It's like such a dream. It's like, wow, I can actually buy some things. So cool. So we're definitely happy about it.
You can also order in English on most of these machines. I saw an English option on this machine, so that's very, very good.
Fortunately, I did not take a picture of the grilled chicken sandwich contained in the wrapper shown here. The box looks great though. The whale looks very happy to be here with me while I eat my chicken sandwich. It was the worst food I've ever eaten.
Kevin's frustrated because he's discovering how hard it is to get Wi-Fi service here in China.
No, the Wi-Fi works. It's just that you need to have a local SIM card. So then they send you an activation code through your local number. It's a pain in the ass, of course.
So you have all this free Wi-Fi everywhere around you, but you cannot use it. This is the very, very long line.
It is very long. It better be worth it, Kevin. That's all I gotta say.
Kevin was mentioning only in China will you find benches while you wait at the line.
That's pretty nice that your benches.
They all face one direction. Maybe they should have some sort of a attraction for them to stare at while they're sitting down and waiting in the same direction.
Yeah. See, this is the mind of an Imagineer here.
That's one big line. What's it right again?
Polar Explorer. It's a boat ride to explore some polar bears, grizzly bears.
Real polar bears too.
You have to wear a poncho, which Michael had already dropped and Kevin had to.
I don't believe
you should always wear a raincoat in China. No?
This is the first ride we've ever gone on with a live bear, right next to the ride.
Yeah, why have animatronics when you can have real animals?
Because it's not right, Kevin. It's very inhumane. It's very sad for the bears.
They eat all day. They love it. They do tricks for food.
Yeah.
They just have nowhere to roam.
My bears. Michael, where's Michael? I see Kevin. We're all on the right, but Michael's
sitting behind you. Oh look, it's like Rod's face when he's like happy.
Oh yeah, he is doing that. That's the raw happy face. Hi bears.
Come here.
No.
Get him.
Wow. This is the weirdest ride I've ever gone on.
Those are really good animatronics. Those animatronics smell like real poop though.
Wow.
We made it to the Mount Everest ride. Dora the Explorer.
Look at that, you have Mount Everest over there.
Whoa! What kind of boat ride is this?
Wow.
I forgot to put my thing on.
My pants got wet, but I think the, well.
Oh, Michael Meta AJ.
Kevin's wet.
Oh, I'm definitely wet after that job.
Wow, look at this. Hello! Is this another drop?
Yeah.
I still got wet because I have all this stuff with me.
I made a puddle in my pants.
And it's not from the ride.
Wind from here.
Wow, sunset here in the park.
There we go.
Okay, here's the mega water.
Poncho?
I think even with the poncho.
I don't think the poncho helped.
It's still bad, even with the poncho. Oh, Kevin, look at you didn't cover your face.
No.
Wow. This was an awesome ride, though. At least we got to see one ride so far. I don't know if we'll see any more.
You don't have to keep getting wet like that.
Penguin Hotel. World's biggest aquarium right here with the blue whale.
To make a really good live photos. What? The other one's worse.
I know,
Michael's a baby now?
Baby.
No, Michael's a baby again?
Oh, Michael.
Baby Michael again? Is afraid to go on there?
I'm more afraid of the water rides, man.
Parrot Coaster is the first steel wing coaster in Asia with a height of 164 feet. It is also the third tallest of its kind behind Wild Eagle at Dollywood.
that 个神奇的海洋夜光大犀牛，参与这个光的魔法吧！
马具采光。
That's our main exhibit.
It's the main exhibit here.
Is this the world's largest aquarium?
This is the world's largest aquarium.
This is it right here. In China.
These guys are fun.
爸爸，我在中里面。是的，爸爸帮我拍一个吧。
The way they open their mouth like this. It's like a little mermaid. Yeah, I got a video. Oh, I see what you're saying.
See the world's largest aquarium with a flat glass with a finale attraction in here. The finale attraction will take you inside the world's biggest aquarium in an underwater dome.
Now inside the world's largest aquarium, it is spectacular. It's you got glass everywhere. Wouldn't it be scary if it cracked? Would it be scary if it cracked open right now, Kevin?
What?
Would it be scary if it already went?
I didn't hear what he said.
He said, would it be scary if it cracked?
Is it an underbelly or what?
Acoustics in here is terrible. I can't understand the things you're saying. They light them up so you can see them. We have a dolphin over here. Dolphins look a little tired though, they're not out right now. Doing live shots. Oh, Michael's upset that the roller coaster is still going. There's a giant LED screen. That's their main street. Very well lit. We just watched a crazy 5D show here. Had really wild movements, a little bit jerky on the seats, and the story was interesting a little bit, but a little long. So I would say it's 3 stars for a ride, but definitely fun to see it if you're here.
那各位在场的大英雄、小英雄们，你们都愿意帮助我们吗？好，太好了，我们的王国就有救了。我马上带你们去见我的国王吧。可是
5D Castle Theater is the world's largest 4D theater. It houses the largest permanent projection screen as well as a continuous stereoscopic projection with 10K horizontal pixels and eye across 180-degree circular screen surface, for which it was awarded 2 Guinness World Records.
They're gonna have a fireworks show here. I don't think we have time to see it, but I bet it's quite a show if you do have time. And the park is now closed, but they have this cool light show afterwards. Has a great reflection off the pollution from mainland China.
Think about the location of the park. It's its own land area. It's surrounded by 240 degrees of hills on 3 sides.
Wow, what a light show. We missed the fireworks show, unfortunately, though. We are now in a gift shop here at the Chimelong Ocean Paradise, and look at this. It looks just like the rat Mickey at the Chuck E. Cheese Chucky, only it's like a lion or something.
Oh, yeah.
It's a rhino.
We're finding interesting looking hats here. This one is directly copying Disneyland. They have the same exact style, except the character on here is different. That's the only difference, really. It's just like, look, we can... Here's their new flagship hotel. It gets a lot of attention because of how crazy it looks. Look at the sides with those LEDs like floating lights going up. It's crazy.
There's gotta be a bus from here.
A bus from here?
And here's the lobby. It has dolphins and this great red thing with lights in it. It looks really spectacular. I was really depressed when I came in here after a long walk with it at like a mall. And then this is cool.
If you enjoyed this video, I hope I earned your like on my video so that the thumb turns blue. Please remember to hit that notification bell and subscribe to see all our future travel videos.